right, welcome to This Week on Golfing Around. We're here in beautiful Brunswick Islands of North Carolina. You know, you've got over 30 golf options, but not only that, the beautiful beach lifestyle of Brunswick, North Carolina is here for you to discover. So let's tee it up this week on Golfing Around from Brunswick Islands.
So we're at Sunset Beach in North Carolina's Brunswick Islands, taking a look at one of the most beautiful beaches. In fact, National Geographic named it one of the top 21 beaches in the world as part of North Carolina's Gulf Coast. So it is, if you're into rushing and hurrying, this is not the place for you. It's very laid back, family friendly. We're made up of 5 different islands with 6 beach towns on it. It's a great place for getting away from things and just spending time with your family and friends. We have golf courses that run from Leland, just below Wilmington, going down to the South Carolina border. So there are courses by Reese Jones and Freddie Couples and Rick Robbins, Arnold Palmer. So it's a great golf destination. So fishing is definitely a favorite pastime. Just enjoying nature, paddleboard or go kayaking. We're also home to the oldest lighthouse in North Carolina and the last lighthouse built in North Carolina, and they're both open to climbs to the top.
Full Brunswick Island, North Carolina. Well, not only is it home to nature and alligators and sea turtles and just beauty and Sunset Beach, but here at Sea Trails, they've got 3 great golf courses. Doug, look, if somebody's coming down from Canada or Chicago or Pittsburgh, PA, let's do a geographical lesson here, exactly where Brunswick County, North Carolina is located.
Yeah, I mean, we share a border with South Carolina, so we're just located just north of the border in North Carolina, right on the coast in Brunswick County.
It's beautiful. And what is it, 5 little islands you have off the coast here?
It's 5. I think it's 5 total. Yes.
Wow, it's just gorgeous. And it's a weird thing. Later in the year down here in Brunswick, North Carolina, you can actually get a sunrise and a sunset at the right time on some of the beaches down here.
Yeah, I mean, it's called Sunset Beach here, actually, where we're at.
Duh!
So
on me!
That makes sense.
Duh!
That makes sense.
Sea Trails Resort here. Do we call it Plantation Resort, Sea Trails Resort?
Resort, yes.
Sea Trail Resorts. Doug here is going to talk us about this lovely, lovely property, not only with accommodations, but also 3 distinct golf courses that are going to cause you to use every club in your bag, no doubt, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
You long hitters are going to have some options there. You guys that are wedge players, guess what? We got golf courses for you, too.
Well, the good thing we'll start with is we've got 3 full 18-hole golf courses, actually by a different designer, each one of them. So we've got a unique experience at each one of the courses.
You know, that's the thing. I mean, if you play a Pete Dye golf course, you know what you're getting with a Pete Dye. So you've got a Reese Jones design.
We've got a Reese Jones. We've got a Willard Bird.
And
then we've got a Dan Maples as well.
Oh, everybody loves Dan Maples in the South.
I do too. That's my favorite of the 3 courses.
Yeah. When you say Maples has a soft, gentle way of designing, like we just said Pete Dye.
Exactly.
I mean, Dye gives you, well, railroad ties and problems and real rough lines. Maple is more of a Monet.
It's a subtle, honestly, every time I'm out there, it's got like an easy feeling. That's what I like about it.
Right.
Yeah.
3 great different golf experiences.
Yes, we've got the 3 different golf experiences. We've got the accommodations actually on property. So The good thing here, we like to have you know, once you come here, you got 3 courses to play. You got morning, afternoon, tee times. You know, you can do 36 holes a day, 3 days. You can go right back to your condo, which is right on property. You really don't have to leave the area.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Pearl. A stellar 27-hole property.
Overlooking the Calabash River on a magical marsh setting, you'll find Pearl West, sister course to Pearl East at the Pearl Golf Resort. This tranquil setting appeals to all the senses with stunning visuals, unique land features, wide open vistas, and great course conditions year-round. Dan Maples pulled his extensive golf course design experience to masterfully create this 36-hole facility, with both east and west courses having their own unique identity. Carved through the North Carolina forest, demanding par 4s and 5s on the front 9 require accurate tee shots between tall Carolina pines to smaller-sized greens with surrounding bunkers. On the back 9, players will find numerous adjacent holes routed around small ponds and signature weathered hardwoods appearing as though frozen in time. Anticipation leads to the final 4 holes on Pearl West, with striking marsh views, with the tidal Calabash River providing a simply spectacular setting. Considered one of the most picturesque holes on the entire Grand Strand, the par 5 16th raises the bar for breathtaking views and a superb challenge, measuring over 600 yards from the championship tees and trouble down the entire right side from tee to green. Parallel par 5s finish both the east and west courses, with this double dogleg offering the longest hitters the risk-reward opportunity to reach in 2 should they find the fairway off the tee. From opening in 1987, Pearl West continues to challenge the modern game while providing an experience that defines this great game. Come experience what so many members and golf packagers have enjoyed for more than 30 years. 36 championship holes at the Pearl, just across the state line in Calabash, North Carolina, a must-play Myrtle Beach destination.
So you are currently visiting River's Edge Golf Club here in Charlotte, North Carolina. As you can see with the river behind us, we sit up on the bluffs overlooking the Charlotte River, and you are here for what we hope is a wonderful day of golf. And if the golf experience doesn't go as planned, you might want to look at a new set of clubs. So Brunswick County is an outstanding community, or county I should say, and it's actually your first county once you cross the border from South Carolina. So we sit right on the border, so you're just a skip away into the Myrtle Beach market. But the beauty of Brunswick County itself is you're here around the beaches. You have outstanding island beaches, Ocean Isle Beach, Sunset Beach, etc. And it's a very peaceful, there's not a lot of resort built up in this area, so it's a nice, peaceful community that is situated really close to the beach with some wonderful golf courses. Mine is the resort traffic and the topography there. So River's Edge Golf Club is an absolute pristine piece of land that, as I said, sits on the Charlotte River here in Charlotte, North Carolina. The designer is Arnold Palmer, and that right there needs say not much more. The layout is spectacular. We have five holes that run along this beautiful Charlotte River here. You finish your last 3 finishing holes, 15 through 18, run along the river. We have what's called Arnie's Revenge out here, which is our 9th hole, par 5. If it's not the hardest golf hole you've played in your life, you come in and let us know. It is a beast, but it is an immaculate, fantastic golf course. We have Sunday Ultra Dwarf greens, par 72. True Arnie design, target oriented. You don't need the long sticks, but you got to keep it in the short grass.
All right, so Jason's talking a big game about this Arnold Palmer design. Why does Arnie need revenge, Jason? Why does he need revenge? And so you know, guess where I'm from?
Where are you from?
Latrobe, Pennsylvania, son.
Well, then you're going to see why Arnie needs revenge.
You know, this course here at River's Edge is just absolutely spectacular. It's a must-play if you come to Brunswick County. So I'm going to head out on the golf course. Jason, I need you to go in the office, do some accounting, make some hamburgers, and when I come back, I'm going to tell you whether I got revenge on Arnie or if Arnie got revenge on me. Is that all right?
Well, I'll determine that based on if your check clears or not.
All right. He seems like a good enough guy. River's Edge, Palmer Design. Let's see how it plays.
No truer words have been said, and though after his time, perhaps the venerable Harry Vardon would have found this to be the perfect tranquil setting to enjoy this great game. And while there's often many different things that draw players to the game, the magnificent setting found at River's Edge is undoubtedly the greatest draw to enjoy this signature Arnold Palmer design. Very seldom does a piece of property become the canvas for one of the game's greatest players, but River's Edge is a lucky exception to the norm. With the tidal Shalot River serving as a backdrop, Arnold Palmer created this timeless design for the enjoyment of players of all abilities. As his personality would suggest, the King desired a playing experience to offer enjoyment while placing a premium on creativity and perhaps a little bit of luck. The interior holes of the front nine carved through signature longleaf Carolina pines with strategically placed fairway bunkers and large Sunday ultra-dwarf Bermuda grass greens with numerous hole locations. The course returns to the marsh setting following the Shalot River at the par 3/8. As the last on the front nine, Arnie's Revenge presents a stout challenge that commands the King's courage to take on a par 5 measuring 570 yards with a forced carry layup to a sliver of green jutting out into the marsh. The back nine offers a secluded routing that cuts through mature hardwoods and crosses Copus Lake here behind the 11th green and 12th tee. The 15th is an intimidating par 3 measuring a long 200 yards from the back tee, an entire forced marsh carry to medium-sized green. The finishing 3 holes are nothing short of breathtaking, with long views of the Shalot River and abundant wildlife filling this spectacular marsh setting. With views like this over the 18th green, it's easy to see why the clubhouse back deck is a busy venue late afternoon watching the final group's finish play. River's Edge remains a top destination for area members and guests. Just across the state line in Shalot, North Carolina, one of the most visually stunning designs on the East Coast awaits. Come enjoy the River's Edge experience, the area's most tranquil setting to enjoy this timeless design.